taking on a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man downfield. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. On the ground with the counter. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. The bull force, the bull-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Johnson looking to throw. Nice move there. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the air on first down. Back swinging for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats!
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Navy's offense will have its first possession of the game. On the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Johnson wants to throw it. There's the pressure. And they're not on the same page there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Kansas State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gives it on the option. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up of 5 to the 23. Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Gets the back moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running with football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Dances away. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Working that left side now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Wants to go up top. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to throw again. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. Got it in the middle. It's Kent. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Goes to the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll...
Touchdown, Navy! Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tulane notched a victory in enemy territory, and though it wasn't a dominant win, I'd argue any win away from New Orleans is worth its weight in gold to the Green Wave. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll try the run. Makes a man miss. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Let's take a wide view for a second of Kansas State. You start the season top 25, clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every...
There he goes! Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. You can't throw a rock in Manhattan, Kansas without hitting something named after Bill Snyder, a big ass to replace him. But, man, has Chris Kleiman done a brilliant job.
He has done a great job, and this is a program that's always built on the right stuff. It's built on toughness. It's built on defense. It's built on playing good special teams. That's why you mentioned Snyder, because that's all the things he brought. Jesse, I want to see them now with their quarterback being solidified, take this offense to a new level.
Yeah, Avery Johnson's the guy, and he makes wow plays when you watch film. He does things that absolutely blow your mind, and if he can play at a consistent level and this offense can have balance, there's no question the sky's the limit for Kansas State.
A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously.
Lots of running room. There he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he puts through the extra point.
Kansas State, 21, Navy, 7.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And here comes the Navy offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Makes the grab. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. I'm not sure this was ever a real decision. They'll go for it on 4th and inches. He'll sneak it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Line gets set, 1st down. Johnson looking to throw. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves.
He unleashes a long one. Snags it on the right. Breaks free in the middle. At the 20. Touchdown, midshipman. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you can tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Well, that was pretty easy for the quarterback, right? You just need a few yards to pick up that first, so you find the tight end, put it on his body, let him go do the work, and you keep the drive alive.
Got it behind the line. It's Bradley. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Using his feet.
Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. The bull forced a bull-throated roar of the brigade, helping this Navy defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force third and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Now the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Horvath. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Quick completion to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gonna take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Johnson looking to throw. He caught it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
On 1st and goal, let's see what Kansas State. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down. He's got a 1st down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So 1st down will open up the final period. He wants to change this route. Good timing on the quick out. Still on his feet at the 45. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Navy! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. A huge 3rd down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Bryant. Turning it on! And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. He'll pitch it. He's loose. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Navy now facing 3rd and short. To the air, it's Horvath. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where you're...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, midshipman.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
Catch in the middle, it's Bradley. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Got it in the middle. It's Brown.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Number 35 in punt formation to kick it away.
They boot it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And here comes the Navy offense. Now in the waning seconds, Jesse, you've put yourself in position to pull this one out.
And there's a chance this may come down to the kicker, guys. So which hash mark does he like to kick from the best? You got to play call this to give your guy the best chance to make his kick.
And how much confidence do I have in it, leader? What's this range? All those things come into account with how aggressive you want to be, maybe going towards the end zone versus a field goal.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, you look at the clock, they've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and